All right, good morning, guys. Good morning. All right, and ladies. All right. How was yesterday? Horrible. Horrible, and why is
Garbage. 23 tons of off, man.
23 tons. All right. One thing that we're going to do, we're going to get all God. Right? No matter the tonnage, we're going to finish the job. Right?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, today we're going to start something. You know how you normally get a help route? Right?
Yeah.
We're going to do something different, right? Because we're losing tracking on some of the tonnage and hours spent on that route, okay? So what we're going to do from now on, they're going to send you a ticket. You know how you get a ticket? Like you got a missed pickup or ETA or something like that? They're going to send you a ticket for that route. And what are some of the things or information that we're looking for off of that ticket? What am I looking for and the dispatcher is looking for? They send you a ticket.
Time start, time in.
Time to start, time in. What else?
Another thing, you gotta go back in that OB, you start all over again.
No. Yeah, if they send you a help route, but now they're gonna send you a ticket, right?
Don't come out the help.
Okay.
Let's start all.
So, time to start, you need to write down on your paper the time you start and the time you end, right? What are some of the other information that we need? No, not necessarily the street.
You going to help?
Route number, all right, you're gonna need a route number, right?
Who drive the route? Who own it? Maybe you going to help somebody with drive on
Okay. We don't necessarily need that. We need the route number. We're talking about, I'm taking my truck over here to work on route, I'm just going on 235, right? What are some of the things that I need to put down on this paper that's gonna help us get all the information that we need?
Hours and mileage.
We already got the start time
Hours
and
and
the end
mileage.
time. We gotta have the starting mileage, starting hours, ending mileage, and ending hours, right? We gotta start doing that. So if you say, hey, we're going to help, right? You're gonna get a ticket. And what are some of the things we're gonna write down, Riley?
Write down starting miles, starting hours.
So we start that, so when we get it, do we have to put it, write our mileage and time down on our paper, or
Yeah.
it's gonna be
On the cover sheet.
On the cover sheet, okay.
Yeah, on the cover sheet. When I pick up my last can, right, on my route, right, and Jermaine say, Willie, I need you to go over to route, I'm just throwing a number, 235, right? Right then, you're supposed to write our start time, right, start mileage, starting hours, right, what route number I'm going to,
How
right?
y'all gonna figure out the tonnage?
That's a good question. Real good question. Real good
Throw the
question.
curve in.
Real good question. But normally what we'll do is, right, if I got 3 trucks on this route, right, and I know this route normally picks up about 15 tons, right, we break it up in between. Okay?
Good, you gotta go dump, come back.
All right, so let's just make sure, guys, going forward, and ladies, going forward, we're gonna write that down on the information if we're going to a help route. Okay? All right? So they're gonna send you a ticket. Right.
One more question, hate to do this.
Go ahead.
What we're in Madison, and you send us to Jackson?
You're gonna have to go dump.
Oh, no.
Cannot mix the garbage. Cannot mix the garbage, okay? Cannot
You
mix the
don't
garbage.
want to start the route till you get to the first can on the new route, right?
Yes.
Not
You
going.
wanna start from when you pick up your last can.
So
All right,
when
when
you're
you-
driving to the route,
Yeah.
you need to.
All that time goes to that route, because you're trying to get there to get it. Okay? Look.
Now you going to your OBU with this hit, you don't start.
Start the ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, but you write down the information. Okay, write down the information.
How's that gonna affect our goal times on our sheets and stuff like that?
Therefore, we're gonna capture, that's why you're writing that time down, so we'll know how long you spent on your route.
I
Okay?
have another
I
question.
mean, what's the difference between going on a help route and the ticket? I mean, you're doing all the
Because
same
the
stuff.
plans that we look at during the meeting, the plan is like, if I say, Jason, I send you a help route, you go help 290, I'm just throwing a number, right? It's gonna give you the same plan as 290, instead of giving you 2 hours.
I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
So we alleviating that, all right?
Oh, no, wrong question.
Okay, come on. You
On the
got a question.
OBU, right?
Mm-hmm.
We push start, another. Okay, what we do? We don't push finish,
No, you don't finish.
not
Right.
for our route. We just
Yeah.
push stop, then go start on
There you
that
go.
one. Then we get through with that one. Then we turn
Treat-
around.
You want
Be back.
Resume,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, back to our
And
route.
then you go to the landfill and all that, right?
Okay.
just like a ticket,
Okay.
okay?
I got you.
If I got a missed pickup ticket, I'm gonna treat that ticket just like that ticket, okay? Everybody understand? And if we all do that, how is that gonna reflect back to the business?
You know when we
Keep
getting
up
out
your
there.
hours of service on the health route.
Exactly. We're capturing all that time, right? Mileage and everything. Okay? All right. So from going forward, what are we gonna do, Courtney?
We're gonna start the,
Help route like a chicken.
like regular.
Tick. All right. And what are some of the things we're gonna write down, Corey?
Time to get into your route.
In the route now.
In the route number. Okay, guys. That's what we're gonna do in the hours. That's what we're gonna do going forward, okay? It's gonna be a little grinding pain. You know, you're gonna make some mistakes, but eventually we're gonna get there, okay? All right? So let's just make sure we're doing that going forward. And once again, we had a real good day yesterday, and we're gonna have a good day today. Okay? Marvin, Andre, could you lead us?